guys, this is KelkoK22. I've not attempted a video like this. I've already failed it like 5 times so far today. I've spent some money. But let me give you a history lesson on why. I used to be a Beyblade YouTuber. I used to do a lot of Beyblade stuff, and hence I spent a lot of money on Beyblade. It used to be my hobby. It used to be basically this thing that I could collect these little things that doesn't really matter, like space-wise and that. I collected a lot. I went like, I at one point I think I owned every single Hasbro Metal Series Beyblade. I mean every single release. I was kind of stupid. I was really stupid, but it was so much fun. I would, to be honest, if I'd kept up with it the last 5 years, I would probably still be doing it now. But I've gone over to the gaming, and I will stick with the gaming. The gaming is so much fun, but I wanted to do this video. Now, for me to explain why I brought this, I've got to give you a bit of a history lesson. So when I got back into Beyblade, I did a lot of research. But I say I did a lot. I did a tiny bit of research. And I ended up finding out a ton of different things. For example, I found out about Cyber Pegasus. Cyber Pegasus being a DS game exclusive Beyblade. But the thing is about Cyber Pegasus is Cyber Pegasus got another release. And this is what I tend to refer to as Legend Cyber Pegasus. This came out as a booster. Now, the difference is in between the two Cyber Pegasus, as you can probably see, is the colour and the track. This comes with 105F, and this comes with 100HF, I believe. Now, that's going to go completely over the head with people that don't know the Metal series, but the thing is with this Beyblade, is this Beyblade was meant to represent a Beyblade that Hasbro never released. This being Pegasus 105F, I think. A lot of this is, I think. I don't know 100%. It has been a long time. Now, this is what is generally referred to as either a 4-layer Beyblade or a pre-hybrid Beyblade. Now, hybrid wheel is basically the plastic and the metal parts basically combining to make the wheel part of the Beyblade. Because it's a hybrid of plastic and metal. Pre-hybrid means it's just metal. And I absolutely love this Beyblade. To an extent that I ended up picking up as many of the pre-hybrid wheels as I could. I mean, we got Gemios here, Libra, Sagittario. I've got tons of these things. I absolutely love these things. Leon, Pisces, Scorpio. Did I grab 2 wolves? I've grabbed 2 wolves. I forgot I even owned 2 wolves. Wolves, Virgo, Bull. And if I remember right, I owned every single one of these pre-hybrid wheels, except from one. Now, of course, I didn't pick up multiple variants of all of them. I do have multiple variants of some, like I've got the 2 wolves here, and Pegasus being my favourite. I've got the booster release, which came with 105D. I wasn't planning on showing this. The later release with MF Heavy, is it? MF Heavy, Pegasus, 105RF. And even was generally referred to as Dark Pegasus, which is Pegasus 100HF. I'm testing a lot of my memory here. But for the most part, I have every metal wheel. If there's one not here, I probably forgot about it. It's in my box. I've got one of every metal wheel, except from one. That's what's in this parcel. This is basically my dream Beyblade. This is the Beyblade that completes my metal wheel set. This, it's Quetzalcoatl. I'm probably butchering that name, and I'm hoping. I haven't actually opened this yet. For all I know, there could be a fake Beyblade in it. Just ripped it open. You guys are going through this with me. Oh, that looks so much like a cheap box. But basically, Quetzalcoatl was never released in the same way as the rest of the Beyblades. The rest of the Beyblades you could go to a store in Japan and just buy. Quetzalcoatl, I believe, was a gift for various things. I believe at one point, if you brought a booster Beyblade, for example, Virgo wasn't one. Gemios. I know Gemios was one. I think you got a chance to get the part of Quetzalcoatl. I think that was a thing at the time. At least I believe that was a thing at the time. I don't know if there was truthfulness or not. And I believe it was either you had to win an event or compete at an event or something, or buy this whilst at an event, or there was something like that. You had to get this Beyblade in a way that wasn't just go to a shop and buy it. And that's why it's not in a traditional box. Might have also been a magazine release. I can't remember. But basically, Quetzalcoatl was a really weird one to get. I really should have done my research before recording this video. A lot of this is off the top of my head, trying to remember what it was back then. Considering it's been 5 years since I did any research on any of these things. It's probably understandable that I can't remember everything. Now, at the time, Quetzalcoatl was really expensive. And I never had an opportunity to get one. Because at that time, I didn't have a job, didn't do anything, was just at college, and trying to make videos just for entertainment. Oh, the good old days. So, I couldn't afford this Beyblade back then. A few days ago, well, I say days ago, it was weeks ago, I decided, whilst watching Make Dragon, of all things, to go and see if this Beyblade is expensive or not anymore. I was happy to find out it was actually not that bad, which is making me think, one, this might be a fake Beyblade. Might not, but it might be. I really hope it's not. So let's open this. Oh, there's actually something in the box. Come on. Okay. It's looking promising so far. Look at that. I don't know how this thing is meant to be packaged or not. As I said, this still might be a fake. But if it is, I'm so happy with this. This is just going to be like 5 minutes of me gushing over this thing, isn't it? Just look at that metal wheel. That thing is just gorgeous. And it has a real heft to it. That is gorgeous. And then you've got the face bolt. I'm really not used to using this camera in this way. So I do apologise, because I'm actually using my phone, of all things. Then you have, I believe it's 90? Which is actually, the bigger the number, the taller the track. As I said, that's 105. This is 90. And it is, at the time, the lowest track. There was only one track ever released that was shorter, which was 85, which I have actually got. And I'll give you a look at that in a sec. I am so happy with this. I do not regret this purchase already. This thing. Just use the wrong side. Probably scuffed my Beyblade for no reason. And it's WF, I believe it is, which is wide flat, which is twice as wide as flat. You're probably not able to see like most of this stuff on this camera. As I said, I'm using my phone. This thing is beautiful. I'm so happy. I'm actually really happy with this. I don't know if you guys can tell, but this is basically the Bay for me. The metal wheels were my favourite line to collect, and this is the one that I couldn't get. And just knowing that it existed, I've been wanting it for years. And now to finally own this, I mean, it's just like, I'm so happy. I'm really happy with this. I mean, if you guys want some comparisons on this camera, here it is next to Mercury Anubis, which is the Japanese version. At the time, this Beyblade was like 80 quid and I won it for free in a contest. I think it's just like these two right here are, they're just so amazing. It's just like, I love this thing. I really love this thing. I'm going to end this video before I end up gushing far too much. If you guys have enjoyed this video and want to see other videos in this style, please do consider hitting the like button, subscribing if you're not already. Any and all support is so greatly appreciated, so till next time, goodbye. The Capricorn I forgot to pick up.